Hello? Hello! The name's Aiden Brief, but call me nothing. I damn it, I messed that up. The name's Nothing Brief. They call me not. Wait, Aiden, yeah. Oh, I don't even know who I am anymore, but what else is new, right? Yeah. Tonight we're back streaming with some more Final Fantasy XVI. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you didn't hear any of that. You probably did though. But yeah, hope your night has been going well, and that your week so far seems like it's gonna go well, all things considered. Yeah. But like I was saying, we're gonna be continuing Final Fantasy 16 tonight, continuing the main story, and yeah, we've just got through like a 5-year time skip in the game, so now we're continuing Sid's legacy with Clive and Jill here. And I think there's something going on with the second dominant of fire. So I think that's yeah, I think that's where we're at the moment. Well, I'll see. I didn't? Okay. Okay, good. Now, don't go back and watch it. Yeah. Let's just say I did a small blunder while I was opening the stream, and yeah. But wait, did I leave my water outside? Damn it. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, I'll just go get it when I need it. But yeah, it feels weird because it feels like I streamed yesterday, but I did no such thing at all. I've already been starting getting used to streaming on Sundays, which could be a good thing. Could not be, but yeah, but it should be all on Saturdays now. Yeah, but otherwise, between last stream and today, I saw everyone making those top tier 25 games lists, so I was making my own. Oh, wait, what is top tier 25 games list? I haven't seen anything like that on my own timeline yet. So yeah. I don't know what that is, because I was definitely scrolling through Twitter today, and all I have is fan art and a couple posts from other content creators, but otherwise, nothing about like a top 25 thingy. No. Yeah, so I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Yeah, but just between last stream and today, I did pretty much nothing. It's like a website where it has an easy layout and you can make a game one. It has an easy layout, you can make a game list. Oh, that's okay. So is it kind of like a tier list, but not? Am I thinking of this right? Or is it just like a normal top 25 that looks nice? Of your top 25 games, music, movies. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. So it is just like a normal top 25 list. Ah. But yeah, just between last Saturday and today, didn't really do too much in the grand scheme of things. I've been trying to catch up with some VODs that I've missed, and I say that I am pretty much caught up now by this point. And what else? At one point I tried to start drawing again, but I tried to do like a slight side profile with like the character's head like turned at an angle, and I just gave up. Especially as soon as I got to like the hat, and it's like, oh, you know what? Never mind. It's like, forget faces. It's like, how the hell do you draw hats? Like from different perspectives. Well, we took up like all your evening with Apex. Yeah, that too. On Sunday night, my entire evening being taken up by Apex, which, you know, is the worst thing that could possibly happen. I'm joking. But those games that we all played together are like really fun. We do so well in the beginning, and then we just like, you can like see our performance dipping like so much after a certain point. Yeah. Hello? Hello! Welcome, Creamy! Hope you've been doing well. I hope your Monday night has been going good so far, and that you've been well rested. up until today. Definitely brain burned out. Yeah, because even like the way that we talked, as like I started noticing too, it's like, oh yeah, we are definitely like fried and just like only Apex on the mind. But yeah. Ooh. I'm still a little bit sleepy. I got decent enough sleep last night, but not all of it entirely, but otherwise, yeah. It's been a good day. I didn't even have work today, so it's been really good. Ooh, nice! You got a day off? Ah, that sounds amazing to me right now, too. Even though the week just started, and it's only Monday, it's like, I wish I had a day off. I wish there was another holiday coming up that my job would let us take off, but no, there isn't. I had a headache by the end. Oof, yeah, it was definitely time to call it quits by that point. Yeah. But we're really making good progress in terms of levels too, because I think you're like almost level 25, if not already past level 26. So yeah, before we know it, you'll be ready to like for ranked if you want to by the end of next month if we keep playing the way that we do. Yeah. Okay. Is it about time? Wait, is everything even set up for the console game? Because I just turned on PS5, but I didn't actually check to see if the... Oh, yeah. I don't know why... What if I do that instead? Maybe that'll work. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the game. Oops, forgot to download the game somehow for a physical game. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that because Kina was a physical game, but I had to install. I played the first bit of Yakuza 2. Ooh, how is it so far? How is the not spoiled beginning part so far? I've been organizing my clothes pretty much. I got some storage containers so I can put up some clothes that I won't be wearing anytime soon. Ah, okay. Are you planning to hand down your clothes to like the younger members of your family, or are you just like pushing them away because you know, because it's not like it's out of season, you know, like summer clothes when it's about to be winter and stuff like that? Stupid Bakamitai already. Yeah, they hit you with the karaoke section really early in Yakuza 0, which is why I think one of the main like gripping points for a lot of people, and why people say to start with 0 first, because you get to that really quickly. Okay, and let's switch over to the game. Okay, 2023. Oh yeah, right. Now I need to turn it back up because we're not playing Judgment anymore. Or at least for one more time. Alright, we continue. Alright, and so to recap what I did off stream between now and today, absolutely nothing. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, I specifically made where is it? Oh, Ramu channeled. Ooh. Oh, okay. So let me see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That checks out. 8 icons that we can channel in this game. Yeah, but I made this entire save file. I think it was this one here. Oh, I don't even know. I think it was down here. I don't know anymore. But it was one of these, just so I could go back and do the side quests from before the time skip. But like, nah, because I wasn't gonna do that. So here we are. I'll probably just end up waiting until my New Game Plus playthrough in my own time and do all that stuff, or just like watch another person's let's play of it too. Someone that I know will end up going through like pretty much all of the quests. I am packing them up so that I can get to them if I had to, but for the most part I plan on leaving them alone so that when I do work in a national, it's already packed. When you work in a national, huh? Interesting. This is the first time that I'm hearing about you working international. That sounds really exciting. Are you heading to Japan by any chance? But otherwise, you don't have to go into specific detail about what you will be doing if you don't want to. But I would be happy to hear like what you're getting up to, because that sounds, like I said, really interesting. All right, here we go. Find the curse breakers. Alright, I feel like this time around I legitimately need to read what we've done up until now. With all eyes focused on the crystalline dominion, the fringes have begun to slowly fall into disarray as rumors of unspeakable atrocities abound. To make matters worse, trusted ally and friend to man and bearer alike, Martha, is still missing from her inn. Oh, okay, right. There's a trouble brewing over there. So we need to go check up on that. Our map. I've been prepping for that for a while, but my health has postponed that progress. But at this rate, it's not that far. Probably for the next year or two. Also, I take forever to pack, so I'm pre-packing. Ah, okay, I see. It's like, as long as I have an idea of what I need for my travels, then I can get packed pretty quickly the night before the trip. Now, of course, it is stressful. I'll say that right now. But yeah, as long as I know everything that I need to bring, then I'm all set. Know what I need to bring and where it even is in the house if I have it already. Yeah, because sometimes you might need to take a trip to like the local supermarket or grocery store, maybe not grocery store, to get those last few items that you need. Well, actually, I'm prepping for a 2-year contract. Ooh, I see. Yeah, it all sounds really exciting though. I'm happy that you're able to like finally like start prepping to get into that 2-year contract, especially since your health has postponed things for a little bit. Extra travel. Has this been something that you've been looking forward to for a while
what
as well?
happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Oh, which is kind of suddenly in here. Sorry.
You alright, boy? After it!
Alright, I feel like this tradition at this point to do this with Torgal.
I'm sorry, Sid.
Torgal.
We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Found her. I'd rather not bump into them again.
Okay.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry. I think I twisted something.
I've been looking forward to this since middle school.
Sid?
Ooh.
What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury.
Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Ooh.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how
That
big
can't
this
be
is,
good.
but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Dark clouds gather. Okay, I've been looking forward to this since middle school. I know it's going to be difficult, but I'm a hands-on learner. Even if I learned everything through books and Zoom classes, it won't impact me unless I'm forced to use it on a daily basis, and it won't really sink in because knowing is different than doing. You can know something, but your brain is too slow to do it in the accurate time frame for whatever situation it is. Yeah, I get that, like 100% too, yeah. Because even though I think my brain has kind of been trained to like absorb as much like information as possible,
That was no tavern
it's
brawl.
really the practice
It was a message.
and actively
culling.
using.
Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Is it dear old mother? But yeah, but it's the practice and the actually using that knowledge that really gets it to stick in my mind nowadays, because you could tell me something but if it's not something that I need to like remember immediately, excuse me, like if you tell me your birthday and it's like a couple months away from here, this is probably would be really bad to say but I probably won't end up remembering it unless you like drill it into my head early on, or if I like go ahead and make a note so that I don't forget. In that case, yeah, it's probably a little bit different, but it's something along those lines. Excuse me. It's probably why I like playing video games so much in the first place too.
My bearer. I demand recompense.
Because, or rather I should say, like action-focused video games. Because even though it can be tough to like get started sometimes, a lot of it is just like practice.
Oi,
to
look
just
sharp.
you just play the game every now and again, you know? And that's why with the combat systems and all that, even though I play this game like every other week, I can still like catch back up really quickly and even keep improving my gameplay too. My mom wants me to reconsider because she knows I'm going to struggle, but I told her I need to struggle to learn. Yeah, I feel like the more comfortable that you are with learning something, the less... Well, I won't say that this applies to everyone, but for me personally, the more that there's a fine balance between struggling and like not getting it right away. Because if I get it right away, then I won't have any interest in continuing to learn it. But if I struggle too much, then the effort that I see that I need to put in to learn it, like, is way more than what I think is worth doing in the first place. Cool.
Enough.
Oh, what am I feeling? Oh.
Alright.
And then...
It's over.
Yeah, but it's also really cool to hear that like you're so in tune with like what the best way to learn is for yourself too. Because a lot of people sometimes don't even know what the best way to learn for them is too. Well, it's more of a case of I'm going to struggle in day-to-day life. Oh. I will have an aide to help me out, but at some point I'm going to be independent. The job their job is to help me get to that point. Ah, okay. I see. So it sounds like, because you did say you were going to go international, so it sounds like you're going to maybe not an English-speaking country? Is what you're getting at? Okay, I don't think this is the right way to go. Oh wow, this place is actually just called Martha's Rest. It's all named after her.
Fucking Imperials.
Ah, here we go. A ladder to go down. I'm going to Japan. Oh, there. I see. And the goal is to be able to live comfortably, go to the store without any problems, buy what I need without struggling with communication. Yeah. I feel like, just being able to accomplish that day-to-day, like, fluency is the ultimate goal whenever you go out, abroad. But I can probably see your mom also not wanting you to go, aside from it just being like a struggle, you know? Is that she's just worried about you taking care of yourself in a place that's really foreign, you know? That's probably where it stems from. Ah, okay, this isn't the right way. Dang it. Yeah, because I've heard stories from other families too about how their parents are like very against the idea of them moving abroad, and the main worry is always like, will you be fine? Are you gonna be able to take care of yourself? You're not gonna like get into any danger or anything like that, right? So yeah, it's just typical parent stuff, but they still have like good points all around.
They called
Oi,
themselves our
look sharp!
Riku, hello? Have you been doing well? Oh, right, this is the elevators.
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
I'll do it for you. Don't worry, citizen. Alright, so all the way this way. I've been having the same goal since 5th grade. I'm not gonna stop now. Ooh.
Up ahead.
Oh.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn black shields, that's what happened.
The black...
They're not in here yet.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds.
Oh?
Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Oh.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I see.
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you, Clive.
Alright, go back by yourself, wounded. I know we don't have time to, but it's still kind of like...
Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I've been having the same goal since 6th grade, I'm not gonna stop now. She's been very supportive though, helped me pay for classes and things like that. Okay, that's good at least. And I'm not worried about the kids. My parents live with me, so when I leave, there will still be 2 adults in this house that I trust. Yeah, because there has to be a point where even though you are like taking care of your family, and all the kids that your siblings ask you to take care of, there has to be like room in your life for yourself, you know? Yeah. So they shouldn't fault you for like wanting to do this for yourself when everybody's just asking you to do things up until now. Especially if it's something that you want to do. And been wanting to do for such a long time. It kinda sucks that Ifrit and Phoenix share the same icon like slots. So you can only choose one or the other for their skills.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Come on, is the priest still alive at least? Damn it. He's the first one that we see.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These 2 aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
They don't even know who we are. Okay, Black
And
Shield,
for their
right?
crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
That just felt appropriate. Alright, got him. My siblings are supportive of me, and they realize once I leave, they're going to have to help out our parents. Because at the moment, our parents are in their late 50s. But they do have health issues. Yeah, Because even though they probably would like have the most experience taking care of the kids, they won't be able to keep up with them. All things considered, yeah. So don't need the help. at the very least. But as a family, we have made plans so that when I leave, nothing falls apart. That's great. That's really good to hear. So I can definitely see why you said that you had no worries. Going through your plans to go out to Japan. Yeah, I just wish you the best of luck with packing and all that, and that you recover quickly
I
so you
think
can
so.
go. Quest complete. So close to leveling up.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh no, he's still alive. Okay, potentially.
Found her.
The abbot.
No, never mind.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg his aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He was a survivor.
He's gone.
Damn it.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Oh.
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
The casting? Well, here's the Black Shields. An order of the Knights instituted by Empress Annabella in one of her first acts as Vicereine of the newly established Imperial province of Rosaria. They were tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretexts. Man. Different websites recommend you start packing early so you don't leave something you really want or need. Really? Because I feel like if it's something that you really want, it'll be the top thing on your mind, right? That, and you'll probably end up still be using it or need to use it up until the very moment that you need to leave. They also recommend that you pack different hygiene products and medications, because it's hard to find over-the-counter medications in Japan. Now that's true. You're gonna have a really tough time getting over-the-counter medications in Japan, even with like seeing a doctor, because they have a bad reputation of just like telling you to just feel better. They're like, are you sad? Just feel happy, and stuff like that. No, I think it has been changing for the better in their most recent years, but it still doesn't have the greatest reputation. Yeah, that and their painkiller dosages are really low by comparison to ours over here, and so you'll be spending more money overall for their painkillers if you ever need them. So like ibuprofen, Adderall, stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely a good idea to get those medications if you can, because I know it might be a challenge to get through TSA with that stuff too. To save space on your meds, you can just put them all in a single Ziploc bag. No, don't do that. No. Make sure to label it. Label the Ziploc bag, so that way there's no confusion. There. No, don't do that. Release. Label on the bag. Pills. Because that's going to be like a very good description of what it is and is not. What if you throw some gummies in there? And that way you can just kind of like mask all the other pills that are in the bag. Nah, I think the gummies would still be like a bad idea too. What's the best way over there? Perform the casting and return to Martha's Rest. I mean things that you need so you don't feel homesick. Like maybe it's a random photo that you always have on your wall that you want on your wall in your new place. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't have much experience with moving in the first place. Oh, hello. Adiman! Oh, a bounty. This is new. Every now and then Climate encounters creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Ah, that's the Jijimon.
Spotted us, tall boy? What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Hang on. Starting to fight, so chat's gonna have to wait a little bit. Dude. Alright. Where are you? Whoa, what is going on here?
Forgive me.
Ah. I tried to get out, but I couldn't. Ah. Is that my first game over? Huh. That feels weird. But, okay, let's go back. So yeah, Google recommended I pack them, label them, and have family members ship over certain items that won't go through airport security. Ah, yeah, that's gonna be a little expensive, just for international shipping, and there's always the risk of losing that stuff too, but Yeah. That's definitely how you can get around airport security, for sure.
Thank you, Founder.
Is he still gonna be there when I go up back this way? I think it's like over this way, actually. Oh no, there he is. I am done there. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah. Nice, almost dead. There we go. There we go, it's dead. Notorious Mark Slain. I feel like that should be, yeah, level up. Because we've been at the very end of that for a minute now.
You didn't see that coming.
Alright. The hardest part is dress code. Because you have work dress code, of course, but then you have your casual. But from almost every YouTube video I have watched regarding dress code, it's not a good idea to wear something too casual, just on a normal day. They recommend you dress more modest, which I want to disagree. I feel like there should be no problem with me wearing something comfortable and short if I don't have work that day. I think that would depend on where you are in Japan, right? Because if it's somewhere like more hot and humid, then yeah, you should be able to get more away with shorter clothes by comparison to what the Japanese are used to. But otherwise, I can kinda see what it's getting at there. But the biggest thing with Japan is what do you call it? It's how uniform like it all kind of is.
That must be the bridge.
Yeah, so just standing out is something that's gonna be a big thing with Japan, just in general. And I think that's going to like be the hardest thing to get used to when you first go there. Scatter remains.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Alright. There's this bridge here. I know where it all goes. We'll probably have to find out later. So I compromised. I bought more modest casual clothing that are still comfortable. They're just a little longer than what I used to wear. I don't want to compromise, but I understand why I should. Yeah. That's gonna be the hardest thing to adjust to, like I said. Because you're moving into their culture, after all. At the very least, you'll still have home, right? To be able to still wear the clothes that you want. Because nobody should be able to judge you for what you wear in your own house.
They called themselves our country.
Alright, time to give her the news.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable.
Black Shields.
Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Big men or big
Imperials
swords?
Think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
Okay.
Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Sure thing. After what you went through, I say that's only fair. I love wearing shorts and tank tops, and I have no problem with conforming to the work dress code. And I'm still in the middle of finding compromises that are acceptable. My Zoom teachers are Japanese, so I asked them, and they gave me their opinion on outfits, and we go back and forth on what will work. Ah, I see. So at least there's that, yeah, because you have people that would be able to tell you, it's like, would that be alright, and would it not be? Of course, the main thing you have to look out for is like it's just their personal opinion. After all, are you want to be like more like in the city or a little bit more outside of it? Because that could also help too. Excuse me. I return to the hideaway. Map. At least Marto's alright. So that's the main thing here.
Now, where's Gav?
I think he's inside. Just a feeling.
I hear there's trouble. None of the curse breakers ever
Oh, he has two little like ponytails in the back. Didn't notice that.
Where's my report?
Maybe not ponytails. I don't know what that
no
curse
kind
is called.
words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
Dude. Politics.
They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome.
Okay.
Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia.
Drake's
Spine.
It's all named after Drake. Okay.
And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Yes, I see.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle.
Oh.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him a start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Really gotta wonder why that river looks the way it does there. Otto's counter is now open. This is where all the bounties are. Alien reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt board. Gotcha. The thing is, I won't know my location. I won't get a confirmed location until I'm already in Japan in orientation class.
What are we waiting for,
Interesting.
indeed?
Huh. Okay. But there's a good chance I will end up more towards the countryside, where they're more likely to lack staff. Ah, yeah. So the countryside where you'll probably be able to get away with more with what you're used to, yeah. But you'll be outside a lot in the first place too, so I guess the only way to know is when you get there, right? Because it's good to be prepared, but that's the only thing about it, not knowing for sure until you're actually there. Just like with your orientation class. Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Alright. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
Even with one eye.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Huh?
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. So it seems like...
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay. I feel like this will end up taking us to like another fight with a dominance, or at least an icon, like pretty quickly, all things considered. So yeah, they should be able to last us nicely until the end of the stream tonight. What's going on here?
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Oh, Black Shields.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course.
How very just of you.
You shall have our full cooperation.
I'm hoping for a small city
What business
or a
could the
town
Black
near a
Shields
city.
have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Yeah, I personally...
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard
I
you
personally
the first.
prefer like the smaller like towns and or at least smaller cities and towns near cities like you do. Because I'm okay with it being a little lively, but I can't be in a big city. At least not one where you have to drive in, because oh my god. It's just too stressful. It's too stressful. Parking is not free. Everything is packed together, and it's just like, and everybody is like moving with a strong purpose. So yeah, something more laid back is what fits me more, but not too away from everything.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
They'll need more against me. A merchant?
Welcome, stranger.
Thank you kindly. Buy that.
Much obliged.
Thank you. Ooh, elixirs.
There you are. You won't be disappointed.
Right. Slowly going broke. As I should. Honestly, I don't like big cities, but I know there's more police around in big cities, so for safety reasons I prefer more populated places. No, at the same time, because there is more police, it kind of means that there's more crime that you have to worry about in general too, right? Because there's more people, so it's kind of like a give and take with that kind of stuff. Having just enough police to feel safe, but not so many to feel anxious that there's something happening like around every corner.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Somewhere up
We're
here.
going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
Quest destination nearby, so probably down here. Yeah, here we go. Give me a moment to...
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
Us?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Yeah, I just needed to grab a quick tissue for my nose, because, oh, man.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. His demands are great, and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This
But the
village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Aiden killed his man now. Okay. He's not long for this world anyway.
These
so
people live with a knife to their throat. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing.
I think you heard it.
We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Your uncle, maybe?
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
I was just thinking in my head, like, back with that guy too, it's like, I speak for the rest of this village that you're not wanted here. It's like, actually, we don't know who this guy is. He just gotta waltz in here. Can you please take him away?
Take us through the mountains.
Something along those lines.
Directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
We're not alone.
Oh, what are you guys?
Seeing more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother sisters black?
You're not going to like it.
Is it, Ultima? I don't know. The death of a dominance? All that? I don't know. Oh, well, actually, 2 have died so far. All the descendants.
More of my mother's men.
And that's unfortunate. No, this is not what I want. I don't have a launcher move anymore, all things considered. Let me go back over here. Yo! Okay, that's sick. Okay. Was it get off my tool? I can't get it. Smite them. Yeah. Which way did I come from? That way. So this is where I need to go. Grab this first. Nothing else? Okay. Not more of them. Of these echoes. Fallen Hunter. Oh, chest. Goblin coin. Okay. I will admit though, the whole thing with the city is that there's going to be a lot more stuff to do. Just in general when you go out, like a person. There we go. We're a little bit over half with our HP. That's fine. We'll manage. No! Just give me the loot! Blood?
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Don't have ones.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Damn it. I don't remember what they said, otherwise I would have repeated it. Alright, who's the healer? Ah, you. Alright, they're dead. Nice. That's my only way to keep him in the air though, huh? Enemy slain. Oh, I looked at the code testing channel in the Astrocord. This is bull. It has to be made up. That is not real. No code has ever actually worked ever. Wait, what do you mean by that? As in, like, there's no way that that code was what made like those simple messages? Is that what you mean? Yeah, because coding is a lie.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
None of it makes sense.
Why, you? We come bearing a message.
Yeah, to just write one simple sentence with code, you need at least like 7 lines of code to make it work. That's kind of crazy when you think about that, and then you scale it up. You know, you add like these different colors, formatting, and just like all this other stuff too.
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Ugh.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Where? Okay, they don't say yet. It's a big host. Coding is a different beast. Well, I'll say that now. Once you understand it, it's not so bad. But just looking at it, it's like, what? And I'll tell you too, is that the way that I code makes it like much more easier to read, but some people do not code like that. And they'll just write it all out in like a single like just straight through without any like fancy presentation. There we go, to make it easier to read. Oh, open.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh, found her.
Oh my god.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
How is she our family?
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
This is really creepy.
Yes.
Creepy and disturbing.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Also, I took the time to standardize my controls among the Halo, Titanfall, etc. But I forgot Apex now. All that Apex playing is... Oh, but I forgot Apex now. All that Apex playing is ruining me and other stuff. Oh, dang. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry. Yeah, because that's the thing, you gotta be careful of. Controls of different games. As you get better in one, you like
We're approaching
have to
Newark Bridge.
remember harder the other ones.
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
And can we run? Thank you.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Oh, okay. These are the other residents of that town. In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. In honor of the... Okay, this is the same thing. In...
They tell us there's a curfew, but they refuse.
Who am I to sell my weapon?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Not anymore.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Apex ruins everything that it touches. I should get better at it. Oh, it feels really smooth down here. even picked up the chest. I feel like we don't necessarily have to go this way. But it is interesting that we can in the first place. Yeah, I was like about to say, there has to be a chest, like over here. Ah.
Stay down.
The silken strand. Oh, this place looks nice.
The Lazarus. What happened to this
Oh,
place?
never mind. I guess it doesn't
My
look
mother
nice.
happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance.
My mother happened.
Felt better.
That's such an amazing line out of context.
We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
I think I kind of see a little like troop of people outside. Yeah. So I've come up with a perfect single player system where I play a game based on how my brain feels. I think that's a pretty good system. Yeah.
Mercy.
Kind of like what I do with my games too.
Voice-rinse dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
More than enough room to sit in.
Find the jealous bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties.
Cut you down where you stand. Just try it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Hello, you don't want to join the mob? Ah. I feel great. I can listen and read a lot. Starfield,
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards.
Oh. Ooh.
Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same.
Hang on.
Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
And there we found Ra's al Ghul.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
But if monsters have moved in, black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I feel great, and I can listen and read a lot. Starfield. Mean amount of thinking? Yaksta. Brain off? Replay Assassin's Creed 3. Ah. I see, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's true. Certain like single player games are like really good for like certain levels of thinking. Certain moves of thinking. Can't deny that. That's a riot. Just a low-key one. It could be a little bit bigger to be a riot. Lazarus District.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
It's been like, what, an odd 18 years since you've been here, so I don't blame you. But God, the fact that it's gotten this bad in just that amount of time, it's been abandoned for quite a while.
Not abandoned then.
Oh, never mind.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
How do people whistle like that? I can barely, like, whistle normally. And that's debatable. Ah! Come on me. Imagine not being able to whistle. I don't need to imagine, I know what that's like already. Yeah, because my best attempt at whistling is sounding like a boiling tea kettle. Yeah, something like that.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
It's you! What was your name again?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade. Okay.
Sir Wade.
We can speak inside.
I can whistle to make it sound like an elk's cry? What does that sound like?
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
Good.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
She has to be being... She has
Her
to be
hatred for bearers was
corrupted
no
by one of the
secret, but
crystals.
she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade,
The Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
Elk sound like someone whistling really hard.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Nice.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
It's good to see a familiar face again, after so long.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Jess? Mine.
Oh, buck up, man. At least you're not dead.
My bad.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud. I suppose we owe you our thanks.
Right, I forgot. Only one. Wade?
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed.
I just go over for a
While
quick
the Black
second.
Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black or white. Accepted. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Ah. Okay, so now we have Wade with us alongside Jill.
Keep them from the bridge. May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
You guys have cat sandmouses here? Wait, what's this here? Just normal people. Okay. Because I was really just about to start fighting them.
Come along now.
Bastards are lucky I didn't.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Alright, I'm ready. Oh, never mind. Cutscene first.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Ah. Well, let me just give you a taste of that flame. Because this is what you're dealing with.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Reinforcements?
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
15? Oh god, turtle. Oh, it's dead.
A noble stand.
You guys again.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I needed that.
Alright, that's fine. Just unleash everything at once.
So wait!
Ooh.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Heal. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ooh.
Guess you're ready.
Double jump.
Go.
And it's dead. Yo, cool looking guy. Well, he's a dead looking guy now. But that was tough. I feel like it's getting harder to see my screen. I don't know. Are my eyes getting worse as I get older? Nah, it can't be. Because some of those attacks are like not easy to read to me at all.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Yeah, they're gonna send a lot more now.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
Yeah.
She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
First ever VG would get cataracts on stream. Wait, I thought cataracts was like a nerve damage thing in your hands.
We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell,
or am I thinking of something else?
In its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Cataracts, the cloudy eye condition being a nerve thing in your hand? Okay, I guess not in that case. What am I thinking of? Tonitrus? No. I think that's just a weapon from Bloodborne. Tetanus? No? I think that's your ear. Yeah, but I thought that was like a thing where you get like bad muscle strains? Arthritis! There you go. I was just missing the the beginning A part. Yeah, arthritis, that's what I was thinking of. Though hopefully I'm not getting that either. I shouldn't be, anyway. I do my hand stretches.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning.
The Bloodborne electric mace.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Seal obtained. You accept the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I'm sure this must be like a big morale booster to see Clive alive and well again. It always has to be, yeah? Because he was such a beloved, like, son of the former king.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Clive and Jill appearing, right? You guys need better acoustics.
My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Jesus Christ, we should be able to hear your footsteps through the walls.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Show him the thing. Oh, not that thing, but that works too.
You would mock me as well.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Accept the truth.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Aww.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
It's not very happy tale, so for real though. Tonight just carried me at my first playthrough. I was the Hunter Axe all the way. I think my secondary weapon was either Lugwood's Holy Blade.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
I don't remember.
Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
Shouldn't old-timey place acoustics be really good? Some thick AF walls?
It has been 20
yeah,
years,
you would think.
Clive.
Because they totally make the walls
your
thick.
father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
I guess, yeah.
Who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
He's really getting into this. I guess seeing your dead nephew after such a long time would do that, huh?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Now she's going back.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
And you'll finally have control over Shiva?
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
How would they like been next to each other for 5 years and like nothing has really happened between them? Like, come on. And back to the hideaway. Really? I guess since he said it's going to take a couple weeks for it to get ready, yeah. Here to be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Alright. What you got for us, Vivian?
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
I wonder which icon is linked to this one.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity.
Yep.
A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Wow.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds.
So did he only worship it, or did he do more?
From which the
with
Orthodox
crystal?
Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
Holy Crusade, eh?
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
Just a little.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
So is the Iron Helm the one that set all his off in the first place? Or were they enlisted by somebody else inside of Rosaria? My only aim is to defeat chaos!
One way or another.
You know where he is. I need to play Strangers of Paradise at some point. Oh, my brain auto-corrected that. So you're good.
I think so.
Oh, she has a little braid underneath her hair. Never realized that.
When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Sweet.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Nah, he'll become a martyr now if you kill him.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
And you know, our dead brother-in-arms of the old duchy. Alright, let's go! Drake's Breath. The Boiling Sea, Western Storm. So in other words, a few weeks later.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right.
At the same time,
I have to do this.
They would know that Jill is doing this, right?
Whatever
Iron
the
Hole?
cost.
I love that the official account for that game got in on it and started doing those check-in memes. Yeah, like, where Jack, because, you know, he's the jack of all trades. He was just, like, always there. And, who's your favorite thief class? And then you just that one picture of Jack. Like, amongst the other three.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's Breath.
Okay. Looks very unnatural. Like it's piercing the earth. So where did crystal come from? The Iron Kingdom, Drake's Breath. Went off smoothly without a hitch. Getting here at least.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Alright, fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Nice. Liking the song, Dale? Like always?
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Is that all of them? Yep, it is.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Sorry, I need to leave. I'm tired. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by to me. Yeah, good luck with the packing, like I said before. And I hope you have a good night. Yeah. Ah, hello. Now we fight you. Oh. Ah! Trying to use my thing. It's not going well though. Go back. Gotcha. I don't think that hit you. Should be almost dead.
The old arboretum is just up here. We'll enter the caves from there.
Ah, bullshit. That's I actually needed that. The breath of wind, aerial blast. Alright, what's the new enemy here? Yeah, you can go ahead and show me.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Okay, yeah. He's learned.
It's turned.
Nothing a shelter for Zarya can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his paw.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Easier said than done, probably.
Let's try.
And yeah.
Let's try.
Woo.
That's better. Let's try.
Don't mean I have any other to use yet. Gotta be careful, because I don't have any more healing. Wild Rage.
I still can't believe they can jump. It's the roots.
The worst ref. Oh, that reached me. Okay. Alright, I really come around to the way that Ramu works for his circle attack. And it worked! I mean, that's it's dead. It worked, but it's also dead. I don't know where my mind was going right there when he died. Hey, we're level 26. A clean 250 for attack. Alright, the rest is starting to shake off now.
Yes.
Just a little bit. can already tell it's like super hot in here.
It's like a furnace in here.
Ooh.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
It has been 5 years.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
No, okay, we can keep going. And is that another wyvern? Salamander!
Too slow. Nice try.
Thank God that last part hit.
Nice try. Nice try.
I'll save my little break. Yeah, save it for the next fight. Because we're probably going to end up fighting at least one of those guys one more time before we get out of here.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
He'll be fine. Don't look at it, I guess. Ooh.
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not.
No. That's not.
We don't really get to see Jill in her prime form all that much, so that's nice. Okay. I don't know why that fuck took me out of it. I guess because it just kind of came out of nowhere, that's why.
Perhaps not alone, but in
Especially when
numbers
it's been
these.
like so quiet, you know? Like that. Thank you. Oh, what do you got? I might need to. Parry. Parry just happens on accident in this game. Because you're supposed to press square at the same time as they attack, but that's your attack button.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Very nice. We're slowly filling up on items again.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Red moose. Paraga. Oh, this is freaky.
Come on. That's all ready.
Oh, it's dead. Mythical wristlets. That sounds good. Hang on. When was the last time I changed my items too? Here we go. I'm here. So 64 to 20. Yeah. Can I do anything here? Yep. And no better sword yet. Which that is fine. Aerial blast cooldown. Okay, I need the abilities again to know what each is what. Gouge and looks gamble. Okay. Potion? Yeah!
The lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
There's always these like peaceful creatures that have like the most insane attacks and like attributes about them. Because look at these scales. Six instant. Here we go again.
What's it doing?
Overdrive. Fire water. Alright, let's go down. Ah, that happened a lot faster than I thought it would. Well. Your powered up move all the way into that. Oh my god. Oh, is dead. It'll never stop surprising me when they just die. Thank you, thank you. Go back home where you belong.
Were you hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of...
There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Ooh? Ooh, I wonder. Anything else around here before I open the door? No? Okay. I'm surprised that door handle is not like piping hot. Okay. Just following her? Okay, we're good.
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Don't mind us. We're totally supposed to be here. Remember to drink water and hydrate, guys.
I'm glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary.
Giving thanks?
Now.
I feel like... I don't know.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. Deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Come on, Jill. We got a job to do.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive.
The oratory.
We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right.
Potion? Thank you. I feel like that's another one right there. Oh, a high potion.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Yeah, it's getting a little old by this point. New enemies approach. off me! Alright, let me come back here and help you guys.
All yours, Torvald.
It wouldn't happen to be this way, would it? It is.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Didn't see you walk up. Every time that's happened now? Oh, 2 times. Ooh. Alright, could have been better, that's for sure, but we killed them. Wait, where's my sword? Oh, it's on my back already. I couldn't see it. Oh, oh, not this way? Oh, this way. Calm down. It's not that serious. Get out of the way, I'm trying to open the chest. Was this just the optional path here? Oh, here we go. A somewhat well-hidden door.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, then you must face yours.
Except mine was, you know, a literal demon, so don't know how this is gonna compare. Oh, I think we're there. Oh, okay. Just one more big fight now.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
This organ going crazy, yeah. That didn't count as a parry. Okay. Or dodge, I should say. The Grace of the Inferno. So it's gonna be right up ahead. What is going on here?
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their soul bleed with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Okay, but what about you
penance
now?
Paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
No! Oh, there she goes!
Right.
Kill this loser now. You know, for once, why is he here? Joshua? And gone he is, just like that. Ooh. I was gonna say, please don't knock her out of the fight, like, right before it starts. Oh, okay. Come on, Clive. No.
Why? Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
Okay, at least he can still prime. So there's that.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. We better make this quick. Too slow. Nice try.
Nice. Alright, you don't have to just sit back and watch me, Jill. You can still help. Walter. Oh no!
Damn it.
Go.
All right. Nice try.
Oh, it switched forms. Liquid Flame. Name. Now, okay, now you're that.
Too slow. Nice try.
Again? Three, again. '11th hour. I feel like I've... Oh, what in the world is this? Okay. Okay, so it's fine.
Let's try.
Flagrant Wyvern. Oh! Okay. I think I'm starting to understand parry now. Again? Oh. Alright. It's always like much closer than I think it is. Ooh, okay, it's dead. That last fairy was a complete accident. I'm surprised there wasn't any like QTEs in this particular fight.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
You don't sound so good now. Thank you.
Here! Use this.
And it cries out like a living being.
Are you watching, Sid? You're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
What's wrong? Oh no, is he just saying let's go?
Clive, look.
Oh, there he is. Oh boy.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Alright, it looks like it's gonna explode, but thankfully it doesn't. Legacy. Turn the corner. Meanwhile, the Crystal Road.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness. Truly.
Oh, it's this girl.
But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
Did something happen now?
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbreque?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children.
Oh.
He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return
now
by
on
the
the path for
Dalmekian
freedom.
trail once
But
you
who
have
knows?
recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Is this the first time we learned her name? The crystalline dominion is probably going to be the last crystal that we try to destroy, right? Meanwhile, again, Landara, the Ministry of Law.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers?
Take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Right.
Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that?
Oh my god, it's you. Ah.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies?
They begin to find out.
I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
This is very unsettling. One word to put it. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if all of that was caught, but yeah, I think this is a good place to stop for tonight's stream, because I've been noticing that the internet is going in and out again. It seems to be... Nope? Okay. Yeah, but it looks like you hear me now. Yeah, but it looks like that the internet is starting to like really act up now. It seems to be a constant thing around this time of night. Which, if that's the case, that's really gonna throw a wrench at everything. It buffered, then it cut to you instantly saying, I don't know if it caught all of that. That's amazing. Alright, let me go ahead and save. I'll do this. Yeah. And then go ahead and go back here. Alright, because if it's still like, if it still struggles, even with, you know, the just chatting screen, then there is something seriously wrong with my internet service provider. And I'm gonna need to have a few words with them at some point. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was a really good place to stop, all things considered. And plus, I'm getting, aside from the internet issues, I was like getting really sleepy like an hour and a half ago. No thanks to the late night that I had yesterday anyway. The buffering stops as soon as you're done with the game. Ah, really now? When it doesn't have to work as nearly as hard to stream the game to you, huh? I think I see what's happening here. And you would think that it wouldn't be going in and out so much at this time of night when you know, everybody else in the house is like going to bed and not turn off the devices. But I guess not. I guess this is the time that they decided like put the slider on the internet limit like down for the night, the internet service providers, and just leave it there until the next morning. Yeah, weird, I know, but I am low-key miffed. I say miffed, but no, it is very interesting that it did in fact stop lagging as soon as I stopped playing the game. Maybe that's why they're like, ah, he's asleep. Little do they know that I'm a VTuber, so a sleep schedule is not in my like cards. Neither is good eyesight, for that matter, apparently, because so far, a good chunk of VTubers that I know and follow all have like very heavy-duty prescription glasses, including myself. So that's super weird. And so, like you said, apparently VTubers have evolved to not needing eyesight, apparently. In which, if that's the case, I want my money back in terms of jeans. Because it would help me so much. It would help me so much. 4 eyes? No. I was actually thinking about asking for glasses for my model at one point, but after I saw like my initial design, I was like, the glasses can wait until later on down the line. Oh, never mind, it's still buffering? Ah, dang. Yeah, I can see it buffering too. But, okay. So, I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be buffering anymore by the time that we get to this part. Actually no, it's still trying to catch up, but... Alright, there we go. It should be like semi-done buffering now. But okay, while I still have the chance, I'll go ahead and end stream here. Even though I did wanted to talk a little bit, but oh well. It's pretty funny. It buffers at like at the worst possible timing. Ah, dang. I wonder what that looks like, because I think in the VOD it like all smooths out, so you don't like see the like cuts in the VOD when it buffers. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end it here while I still have the chance to, even though I wanted to talk. But alright, Nai, thank you for coming out as always. Screamy, thank you as well for joining earlier, and Riku too. It's always nice to see you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go while I still can and go to bed since I'm tired. And yeah, hopefully things will be better on Wednesday. Maybe I'll edit it to show you the experience. Maybe. You don't have to though. But alright, take care, Nai, and I hope that you have a good night's rest. Right, okay. All that being said, take care. Bye. Damn it, that's the wrong screen.